Hi guys, welcome back to Bella's Big Adventures. You find us halfway through a trip through France. We headed over the Eurotunnel and into Normandy, where we passed through the beautiful St Valery-sur-Somme before heading further west to a campsite at Sées with its stunning cathedral. Today we're heading further south to a campsite near Airvault, near Nantes. Catch up with you later.
Yes, we've arrived at the campsite. The journey was fairly straightforward. We did use the toll roads, so that was fairly quick. It's a lovely little campsite owned by some English owners. First things first, we need to eat something. That French bread we bought this morning, and some cheese that we bought yesterday, I think, and a bit of leftover salami. We're parked there at number 9, just getting the lunch out. Oh yeah, there's a bistro here. It's quite a big... Oh, there's a pussycat. We've got a little friend. Hello. Do you live here? Oh, yes, you're beautiful, aren't you? That's the bar. Looks very cute. And lots of sitting out space. Here is a little kiddies playground. It's a very pretty site. So there are some permanent pictures and permanent mobile homes as well, which is cute. It's warming up lovely. So yeah, they're obviously building a new section here. I think here we've got toilet waste possibly. Yep. And then we've got laundry facilities. There's the washing up area. 4 sinks. Oh, there's a washing line here as well. That's handy. Right, we have eaten our baguette and our fabulous cheese and salami. How's the wine doing, Douglas? Good. Yep, very good. It is a very, very pale blush pink from Provence. So, yeah. And the sun's come out because it was raining all the way down from the last place. But it's actually quite hot now. There is a swimming pool, but we're thinking it's not going to be heated. So I might send Douglas later because he used to do outdoor swimming. So this is the pool area, bar in the distance. And my insane husband having a swim in a very cold pool, and the pool hoover's even trying to escape, it's so cold. Morning guys, today it's a bit of a sad day because we are emptying the van. It's a bit of a tip, as you can see. We're taking everything out, basically because we are going to be putting the van into storage. Yeah. It's a bit sad. Packing it away for the winter, because we haven't imported it into the UK as yet, it can't stay there for very long. So yeah, we need to get all the paperwork sorted on the van if we want to import it into the UK. But in the meantime, we're going to store it in France, so that when we want to go away, we can just fly here or drive here or whatever. And yeah, so it's in a secure lockup. We've got to empty it all out first and drive it to the storage. Yeah, so that's today's job. And then, once we've done that, we've obviously got the car with us. We are going to hit the road and we've got till Saturday night, today is Friday morning, to get to the Eurotunnel to get back home. Our dogs are, as I said, probably with my mum. So I do have to drive up there afterwards and collect them. But yeah, so it's all a bit hectic. So it's going to be a quick pack up and a bit of a clean, and then we'll hit the road and I'll speak to you later. We have just dropped the van off into storage, unfortunately, and that bit of video that I'm just about to show you is of Saumur. We're not actually going to have time to stop there. We've got to make up quite a bit of ground to get back towards the north. Tonight we are heading for Trouville-sur-Mer. Apologies if I'm saying that wrong. And yeah, we've had to stay in a hotel obviously because we've dropped off the van, but I will show you around there when we get there. We are taking the toll road back today. They are quite boring, but it's speed is of the essence. Basically, we've got quite a lot of ground to cover, as I said. Yeah, they're not too expensive, and the roads are brilliant in comparison to other toll roads we've been on. The ones in Austria, for instance, charge quite a lot, and the roads are generally poor. But the French ones are quiet and well maintained and not that expensive, so well worth it if you're trying to get from one place to another quite quickly. Well, we've landed in Trouville. The building there is the casino, and we're in one of these almost Swiss looking hotels, to be honest.
these teeny tiny shells all clumping together on a piece of weed. They're all empty though, so I'm assuming they've gone on to bigger shells, I don't know. We found one that's not open. Don't think we're going to get in there though, are we? It'll be nice and tightly shut until the tide comes back in.
So this is our room. We're in Hotel Flaubert, I think. Lovely little, well, quite big bed actually. It's all recently renovated. Looking very lovely. We have a teeny tiny balcony too, which is very cute. Overlooking the streets, but if we just stick our head around the corner, we can see the sea. Well, we have tidied ourselves up and we are just about to go out into town and find somewhere nice to eat. Cheers! Show you the sunset. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? And it is starting to rain, so we're going to have to move now. All these starlings landing in the tree outside our hotel window. All jostling for position. Whoosh! Here comes another big load. Whoosh! This is amazing. As long as they don't fly in the window, that's the main thing. Morning guys, we have left Trouville-sur-Mer and as you can possibly see, it is our usual weather. Absolutely torrential rain. And we've got all day to kill before we head to Calais to catch the Eurotunnel. So we're heading towards Valerie no, that's the one. Anyway, I'll tell you when we get there. Can't remember what it's called. But we're heading along the coast, just along, because we've only got about, I think it's a 3-hour drive to get to Calais. So we're going to stop, have some late breakfast and hope that the rain stops so we can do a bit of sightseeing. Well, we have arrived and it has stopped raining briefly. It is Valerie-en-Caux, St. Valerie-en-Caux, probably pronounced completely wrong as usual, I apologise. But yeah, it looks quite nice, little fishing port. Yeah, going to have a little explore before it starts raining again. So as you can see, just the other side are some motorhomes right next to the White Cliffs. Very pretty. So yeah, there is an air here. Well worth a little visit. It's a very small town but very pretty with a pebbly beach. Looks like we've got a lifting bridge here to get bigger boats up into the port. The gates are opening, so somebody must be coming through. Okay, barriers are coming down. And we've got a big queue of boats trying to get out now, so here we go. That's quite loud. Hi guys, we have just stopped off at a tiny little place called Creil-sur-Mer. And we've got these lovely beach huts
I do like a beach hut, especially ones with multicolours. Looks really pretty. Right, we're going to go and try and find somewhere to eat. Well, that was a fabulous lunch, and we are now fast winging our way to the Eurotunnel. There's quite a bit of traffic, and it has already put warnings out on the motorway to say that there might be traffic jams, but it's probably one of the busiest days of the year because it's going back to school next week in the UK. So yeah, I'll let you know how busy it is when I get there. Right, well, we have arrived at the tunnel. As you saw, the queue was quite long to check in. But they did actually get us on an earlier train, which I'm quite surprised about. It's only a 20-minute earlier, but it did say online that both of those trains were sold out. So I don't know whether people have just turned up early and they've just shoveled them on earlier trains, but that's good going. So I'm quite pleased about that, because otherwise we would have had a 2-hour wait. As it is, it's probably going to be boarding in about 40 minutes, so that's not too bad. Doug's just popped into the duty free. I don't know why, because there's not an awful lot in there and it's not much cheaper, to be fair. This might be one of the reasons you don't want to travel during the school holidays. This is the little roundabout we normally go about, and we've discovered that there's like, you know, 2 cars going around it. Now there's like all lanes open, all lanes full of traffic. Absolutely chocker. Right guys, well yes, we are on the Eurotunnel, as you can hear by the clunking and all the bouncing. Yeah, a whole hour earlier than planned, so that's brilliant. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed our visit to northern France. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. Tell me some other places that we should go and visit in France, because now our van's stored there, we're going to be going more often. So thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Take care for now.